everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a sort of rainbowy sort of look. I was going to do something for the Jubilee, but I thought there's just too much pressure on myself, so we're just going to go rainbow, which is a bit more fun. So if you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that bell, subscribe, and then you'll never miss a video again. First thing that we're going to be doing today is I'm going to prime my face. So this is the Primark's PS collection. This is the Prep and Perfect Balming Primer with avocado. This was £4. So, and it's quite a big tube. So let's pop some of this on. So as you can see, it's like green and it's got like little specks of glitter in, which is quite nice. And it just smells like a normal cream. Doesn't have any like different sort of scents or anything. Just smells very normal. What I will say though is it smells expensive, like, and it's not. You know that sort of like expensive sort of smell, like florally kind of smell. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing my brows. So this is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pencil in the shade Blonde. So I'm just going to do underneath my brows. Like so. And then I'm just going to leave that gap in the front. And I'm just going to do the other side. Yeah, I was really excited to do something for like Jubilee-ish, because obviously it's like Jubilee week. And if nobody knows anything about the Jubilee, basically our Queen is celebrating 70 years on the throne. So everyone's having like parties and most people have got the day off work because it's bank holiday. So I'm just going to blend that in, and as you can see I'm just blending that to the front and then blend that down. Try and blend that line out. Again, I will tidy this up as I normally do. So I've never actually done a rainbow look eye before, so this is going to be the first time. Hopefully it goes well. I mean, we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to change halfway through because it's not gone well, so you know, let's just pray that it all goes well. And in the next week or so, my videos probably won't be going up as they normally do, just because I'm going away. So what I'm aiming to do is that I'm gonna vlog, but you know, I will try and do some, but yeah. So it's just to give you guys a heads up that, you know, videos won't be coming up as normal. And I apologise for that. I will try and do stuff, but where I'm going as well, the signal isn't great. So, and I kind of don't want to give away where I'm going because I'm going to try and vlog it. So, you know, I want to keep it all a secret. But I'm hoping the signal doesn't, you know, ruin it for us or whatever, but you know, we'll try. I will try my best to upload. But if I don't, then you already know why. So please don't expect anything high from me right for the next week or so, because I really don't think that it's going to be possible, but you know, I will definitely try my best for sure. So that is our brows blended. Did you know? And you probably noticed I didn't blend my eye primer all the way down because I have something new to try. So I'm just going to blend that in so it doesn't create a big drastic line. I actually have an eye base primer. So this is the MUA eyeshadow primer, enhancing nude base, and it's now vegan. So I'm going to give this a go because why not? And because we're going in bright with our eyeshadows, I do really want to test out to see how well this works. So hopefully, you know, fingers crossed that, you know, it goes well and it goes on smoothly and it makes our eyeshadow stick to our eyes. Like I said, like with rainbow colours as well, because I'm going with that rainbow sort of look, you need to have these pigment eyeshadows because, you know, you've got to have your yellows pop. All your eyeshadows have got to be popping. They've got to, you know, they've got to look bright. They've got to look, you don't want them wishy-washy, and a lot of that is down to your eye base as well. I mean, it doesn't even look like I've got an eye base on. I don't have any high hopes for this, but let's just keep going. So the bright eyeshadow palette I'm going in with, mine's actually broken, so it got hot from the sun and that is all, like all the back's peeled off, so go with that. This is the Beauty Glazed Colour Fusion over the Rainbow palette. Look how big this palette is. This palette is stunning. And then, trying to open it without it falling out, this is the colour range. So we've got a lot to work with. So I have high hopes for this eyeshadow palette. I do think it will do well for us and we'll be able to create the look that we want to, for sure. So I have a number of brushes down next to me. So, you know, I'm using quite a lot of brushes today just because I'm going in with that rainbow. I don't want to use the same brush for the same colour. So I'm thinking, let's go in with yellow first. So we'll do yellow at the corner of our eye. So there's two yellows. Let's go in with this one, I think. So I'm going to go in with this yellow here. And I'm just going to stick that on the inner corner of my eye. I'm not swiping, I'm just patting. Okay, that yellow has got some pigment. Fair play. Yeah, that's working. Okay, so we'll keep that brush for our yellow. Then I'm going to go in with orange. So I'm going to go in with this sort of, these colours aren't actually named in the palette, they are just very sort of, they don't have names. This is why I've done my eyes first as well, because I knew that we would get fallout. These eyeshadows are very powdery, and this is why I'm patting them on, because if I start blending that, then it's just gonna completely fade away. So I'm just gonna try and blend them two together slightly. So that's our orange brush. Then next brush we'll go in with is red. So let's go in with red. Oh, there's a lot of bright, so that's more coral. I think this red will do. So I'm just patting that on like so. I will probably go back over these just because they are going a little bit patchy. So that's our red brush. The next colour I'm going to go in with is let's go in with looking at these eyes, let's go with purple. I don't know how well this purple is going to come out. Okay, dig my brush in a little bit heavier this time. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we're going to go in with blue. Now the blue in this palette is so bright. So bright. Like so. So that blue really takes away from that purple, doesn't it? Oh well, it's okay. And then we're going to finish off with green. So I'm going to go in with quite a bright green, just because I want it to like really show up. Yeah. Look at that colour. Wow. Okay, so then I'm going to take a brush that's got nothing on it, and I'm just going to go over the top of these colours and just blend them in, like so, just to create that sort of edge so they don't have funny lines in, like so. Then we're going to go back over all our colours. So yellow, just to really make these pop and look good. Orange. The orange is really not wanting to play. Just drop my brush. The orange is really not wanting to play. Let me try. So let me try a different brush, but I don't actually have any free. See, that red's just taken over from that orange. And I think it's just down to the brush that I'm using. I think this brush just isn't doing the orange really much justice. Okay, that was a little bit better. Then purple. You do look a little bit wishy-washy, not gonna lie. Blue. Just go back in with that purple. Like I said, I've never done this look before, so didn't know how well these colours would work. I'm definitely learning that they're not the greatest. I mean, that green is popping. So just take my fluffy brush and just blend that out. Like so. Oh, bit of fallout. So I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye, clean this up a little bit, and then I'll be back. Both eyes are done. They are looking a little bit wishy-washy, not gonna lie. The orange is just disappearing. As we speak, it's just disappearing, so we'll just leave it like that for now. The next thing I'm going to be doing is foundation. I definitely think this eyeshadow is down to the base. If I had a more stickier base, that obviously I've just tried on the MUA one, I think if I'd stuck to my Beauty Bay eye base, it may have been better. What I should have done is done one side Beauty Bay, one side MUA, and just seen what the difference was. But it's not too bad. I mean, it is really wishy-washy. Not gonna lie, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna go in with foundation. This is the Originary foundation. This is a coverage foundation. It's high coverage and foundation formula. This is in the shade 1.2Y, which is light yellow undertones. This, I just thought I would try this foundation out because I'd never tried it before, and I'd seen quite a lot of the Originary products, and people were raving about them, so I was like, maybe their foundation's good, and it is actually. I do really like this foundation. It definitely gives you that full coverage sort of look. I definitely like using it because it does dry really nicely as well. So yeah. And then just gonna do my forehead. I do definitely think this eye makeup's actually annoying me. Every time I look at it, I just think it just looks so wishy-washy and just horrible. I look like a child has coloured in on my eye. I play with colouring in pens and just coloured in my eyelid. I actually hate it, and I'm really tempted to just wash it all off and start again, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm determined to keep going because sometimes eye makeups look weird, and then because you haven't done the rest of your face. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping once I've done the rest of my face, put some eyelashes on, it should be okay. The next thing I'm going in with is my Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in the shade Caramel by Revolution. So I'm just going to pop a fair amount on because it does blend out quite sheer. And then down my nose, like so. I'm just going to blend that in. So as you can see, even though I put quite a heavy amount on, it's just blended out. It's so quick to blend out. Definitely a good hack using a concealer as a contour. I can't really get on with the contour, oh, what are they called? The cream sticks. I can't get on with them. I just can't blend them out. Maybe I just don't let them warm up on my face long enough. I don't know. I do seem to struggle with them. I don't know why. But I've just stuck with the concealers and I've just found them so much easier. As you can see, I really quickly blended out. The next thing I'm going to go in with is my Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1. I'm just going to, oh my god, it's running out. No. Scrape that barrel. Oh my god, it's literally running dry. Oh my god. It's not what I wanted. It's just too bad for now. Actually, I'm going to go over my concealer with my brush just because I normally use my beauty blender. But I'm not going to. I'm going to use my brush. And I've never done this before. Okay. It's not too bad. I think the only thing that is annoying is that it just leaves a little bit of brush marks, but it's not too bad. It definitely looks more cakey underneath my eye. Don't know if you can see that. Feels quite heavy underneath the eye as well. Anyway, let's brighten that under eye up a little bit more. Let's use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fairest. Oh my god, that just splattered everywhere. Just using a tiny little bit. And this one I am going to use my Beauty Blender just because I'm not actually enjoying the way this looks underneath my eye right now, so I need to blend it out. Just like so. And that's just really brightened up that under eye. Just how I like it. Just like so. I do think that I don't think I'm ever going to be happy with this look just because of the eyes. And my eyes are already creasing, man. Oh, this is just not a good makeup day today. Let's keep going. Don't give up. So the powder I'm going in with is my I Heart Revolution banana powder. And it does smell like bananas and it smells amazing. Oh my god, I'm getting powder everywhere. So I'm just packing that on with the puff, just because I think it works a lot nicer with the puff. And it is actually really good to use to put your powder on everywhere else. I just think it definitely sits nicely on the face. And you can be a little bit more precise with the puff, I think. Because you can change the shape of it, whereas a beauty blender, like, you can squeeze a beauty blender, but you can't really change the shape of it. So I definitely find the puff better to use. So just brush that all away. I was going to go in with a cream brush, but I'm not actually into this video anymore because my eye makeup looks so bad. But I'm just pushing on because I really don't want to change it. Don't want to have to wipe it all off and change it, I'm not gonna lie. So let's just brush away our powder. Look at that, it just looks... Ugh. The next thing I'm going to be doing is bronzer. This is the BEAUTYBAY bronzer in the shade Fawn. It's quite an orangey sort of bronzer, so I am going to go quite lightly with it, just because I don't want to look too orange. Not that you can even see that coming up. Okay, don't want to go too heavy because it is very pigmented. It's buildable if you go in lightly. If you go in heavy, it ain't blendable. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, it is quite blendable, to be fair. It is blending out quite nicely. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, it's blending out. Okay. It is pigmented, but it does blend, which is quite... I think I'm just so scared of, because of the Revolution one doesn't blend out, that I'm gonna just have a bad makeup day completely. Okay. The next thing I'm going to be going in with is blush. This is the BEAUTYBAY blush in Peachy. If I can get into it. It's a really nice colour. And I'm just going to... Bear in mind, I went quite big there. It's not overly, you can see it, but hey ho. Let's go in with more. Let's go in with more. A little bit on the nose. Yes. Yes. Let's go in a little bit more of these eyeshadows. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just use the same brush for every colour and just try and fix this eyeshadow. Okay, so the next one is orange. Because this will help blend them out as well, I think, by using the colours on top of each other. I'm not actually hoping this works. If it doesn't, then I'm literally at giving up point. Yeah, I think it's because they're just too powdery. They are extremely powdery to the point where if you blend too much, then they just go completely like that, patchy and non-existent. I literally don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. I'm literally want to give it up right now. I just want to give up. Okay, it's not coming out too bad. That eye has definitely got better since doing this. That blue is definitely more popping than the purple. That's the issue that I have. But as you can see how powdery they are on the face? Like, it's literally just powder sitting on top of my skin, which is pretty pants, to be honest. Let me take like let me clean that brush, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this like lemony sort of colour, and then I'm going to blend over the top of them with this lemony colour. Maybe a colour blending over the top will make it a little bit better. You see that little patch in there? You see that? Let's try and blend that. A little bit of purple. The purple is just really not as pigmented as the blue, so it just looks a little bit pants, to be honest. But let's keep trying. And then back in with that yellow. Okay, I think I might have fixed it a little bit. Them oranges and reds though, they're just not popping as much. Let's try a different red. Maybe I'm just packing it on over the top and just not wanting to stick anymore. I don't know anymore. See, it's just powder sitting on my face. That's all it is. It's not blending. It's just sitting. And you see that? Oh my god. And the more I put it on, the more patchy it gets. I'll try and do that with a different brush. No, look, it just, every time you put the brush on, it just takes it off. This is not going to plan. This red is poo. Let's go in with the orange again. Okay. The orange isn't too bad, but again, it's just sitting on my skin. Off camera, it doesn't look too bad. On camera, it looks worse. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks really bad on camera. It looks worse on camera than it does in real life, but hey ho. God, that did not mean to happen. This is just getting worse. Because I went in with that orange and then I went back in with the lemon colour. Let's blend that up a little bit. God. God, that looks awful. That just looks really messy. This is not going to plan as well as I want it to. Do you know what? Let's just move on because this is taking far too long and it doesn't need to be. Let me just clean up and dry. Just a little bit. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be going in with is highlight. So this is the Revolution SOPHX highlight palette. This is in the shade Cookies and Cream. How stunning are these highlights? Honestly, they are just so stunning. Like, oh, look at that reflect. I mean, they're very, very similar in colours. So they go really nicely together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to pop that on my face like so. Look at that. Look at that. How stunning is that? So stunning. Then I'm going to go in with this colour here and pop that underneath my brow, like so. And then on the other side. Oh God, I put a little bit too much on that one. Woo! Oh, do you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. And then I'm gonna put on some down my nose, like that. And then I'm going to put on some mascara, just to make these eyes look even better than they already do. Not. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I'm going to put on some lashes just to finish this look off. If that's even possible. I do definitely think though this eye makeup is one down to the eye base and two I think it's just down to the actual the palette. The palette is extremely powdery, so you know, it's not, you're not going to get a good pigment if the powder is so if the eyeshadow is so powdery. So, you know, I mean, actually now I've done my like makeup and stuff, it doesn't look too bad. So for lips, I'm going to go in with Soph's Revolution Lip Duo. So this is the lip liner, and this is in the shade, I do not know. I don't actually know what shade it is. I will find out. But these are still available, so. The lip liners are literally extremely creamy. Which is what you want. So I'm just blending that in the corners of my lips. Just like so. But this lip liner is so creamy. And then I'm just going to go in with the lip balm. Yep, lip balm. And then just blend that together like so. This is like the perfect nude sort of look. And the balm is creamy as well. And it just feels really nice on your lips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, and then put some lashes on, and then I'll show you the finished look. So I'll be back. So this is the finished look. I've just stuck on some lashes. These are the Primark Flutter lashes. They are £1 by their PS collection. And then the glue was just the duo glue. But this is the finished look. So as you can see, the eyeshadow is extremely patchy. And I do just think it is down to it being too powdery to sit on your eyes. But am I happy with this look? No. Am I happy with the eyeshadow? No. Yeah, I think because it's so powdery, you just need an extremely sticky base. I mean, I did obviously try using the eye base, but I think maybe I'll try to use the BEAUTYBAY one. Maybe the MUA one is just not sticky enough. So yeah, but the lips are such a nice colour. I am very happy with them. The highlighter as well, extremely happy with that. Obviously I put a little bit too much on that brow, but I was literally at the past point of caring. So yeah, that is the finished look. Sorry it isn't the best look, but sometimes people need to realise that makeup doesn't always go to plan. If you like this video, please again give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.